Hi, and welcome back to the ghbond channel, where today we're going to talk about RemSleep RMSL and why does the stock price keep going up. 8 days straight we've had a new high every day, and today especially with the broader market just getting destroyed, RMSL was strong in the morning, set up a broad new high, and then managed to close firm. So what's going on? Let's look into it. As always, this is not financial advice, just my ideas, and you should definitely do your own research and get an advisor if you need one. Now, those of you who have followed me on the channel know that after the FDA decision was delayed, I said that down here in this area between these red lines is where RMSL likes to live when we're in a period of waiting. And I estimated we'd be waiting for 4 months, and I figured we'd hang out in this range down between roughly a penny and 1.8 pennies until some more information regarding the testing that was required for the insertable device was known and the time frame was known. So it looked like we were going down there, then lo and behold, up and away. It's like we're on a new bull run. But look down here at the volume. See this low volume? Well, we call this a dead cat bounce. And in the case of RMSL, we don't think RMSL is dead, so we're going to call it a sleeping cat bounce, because we don't want it to be a dead cat. We want it to be like Felix the cat. For those of you who don't know, he was a wonderful, wonderful cat. Meanwhile, we're waiting for RMSL to announce something as to how long we might have to wait before we get in front of the FDA again. The price is going up. Well, the reason for that is that people who are firm believers in RMSL take a look and say, hey, we were up here at a high price and we dropped down to this low price and it looks like it was overdone. Well, in reality, it wasn't overdone, because we were thinking here we were about to be risk off with FDA approval, and we got thrown right back into the risk on situation. So really nothing much has changed, and it makes sense we'd be down here. But in a dead cat bounce scenario, the people who think that the sell-off has been overdone start buying, and they continue buying, and then other people see the price go up and say, oh, it's going to close the gap, we need to get in. And so you've got a gap all the way up here to 3.6 cents. And technically we could close that gap, but you just need to be aware there's nothing underneath this. It's a dead cat bounce. The whole thing could sell off in one day, within an hour. And for those of us who've been around RMSL long enough, we definitely know that to be the case. So be careful the dead cat bounce, the sleeping cat bounce, if you will. And also, there is a possibility that RMSL valuation has changed. Before we were down here in this holding area, we really didn't have the sales going on that we have now with RMSL distributing CPAP machines. So that's added revenue, they've paid off debt, so there may be a slight adjustment to valuation, which means that we may wait in a higher area. Perhaps we're searching that area out now. The reason I'm a little skeptical of that, again, is this super low volume. The only thing we can do is wait and see. For those of us who are long-term investors, we really don't care till 4 months from now or whenever the FDA goes through. For the rest of you who are trading, be very careful of this, because this can evaporate very quickly. So if you see the price plunging, it doesn't mean something's wrong. It just means that the little run up here was on low volume and there's really not a lot of support underneath it. So that's my take on this price action until there's some new information. Something better than a conference table picture on Twitter. This is ghbond saying keep the faith and be patient.